Rawr.
We got people sick, we got people dying. Which means it's time for a final resting place. And it also means it's time for a medical clinic. Oh, my wallet. And it's time then to just go boop. We need more tax dollars, so let's go ahead and just zone a whole bunch more residential. Alright. More demand still for commercial. Let's fill in this side of the road with commercial in this box here. I'll have to be careful to ensure we leave space here for the continuation of the main drag as it goes down. Having quite a snow and lightning storm. Not what I would have expected. Snow and lightning storms are probably one of the coolest winter storms you can have, at least to watch. Haven't seen one around here in a very long time, but they're definitely very beautiful things when you have the heavy snowfall mixed with an electrical storm. I feel my weird street design is coming home to roost now by being grossly inefficient in terms of space utilization. I still think this kind of area looks more interesting from space than these grids do. Ooh, it's really coming down out there. Our snowplow boys and girls are really going to have their work cut out for them. We're still having okay. I'm going to go against my better judgment and try a connection there, just to see if it better serves the plows and everything else. Because otherwise we're going to bottleneck real hard up there. Speaking of which, we need to extend this road out before I forget. And these are connected now, correct? Yes. And we'll have the buffer at the bottom. Eventually we'll have to move some of this stuff out of the way. This might become a traffic nightmare later. We may have to revisit this. Oh shoot. That's a not insignificant fire. Okay, so I think it's time for a second fire department. Looking at that bright red zone. We might even need a third eventually over here. I'm less worried about the industrial zones burning down though than the all of our, workers who are needed to keep things going. We'll do another round of industrial here. And this is going to push us, into danger zone based on electricity. So our big two capital expenses coming up are going to be another power plant, and if we want to do the geothermal or boiler heating, which given our consistent power problems is probably the way to go. How much do they cost? 60,000-ish. And then $100 per cell to upgrade. That's going to be a very expensive program. Do we have any policies that we can use that would jump in? It's gonna hurt our weekly income. Oh god. Nope, we're not gonna do that. Just having it turned on there for a week. Not even a week. I guess 2 days destroyed our income. So we're not going to go ahead with that. Why are we having sewage problems? Oh, because the power is pumping off and on. We'll also have to deal with that in a minute once we get some more money here to buy a new power plant, which I don't think... we can't afford one now. Boom. That'll, at least in the interim, solve our problem. Policy-wise, though, what can we do? So we know power usage is too expensive to do. Water usage, same problem. Smoke detector is going to be the same cost per building. I wish instead of distribution I could just legally mandate that they must buy it themselves. Pet ban I don't care about. Recycling. If we start having garbage collection problems, recycling would be the way to go. And none of this stuff seems to really... Okay. Let's see. Extra insulation. Buildings require less energy for heating thanks to extra insulation layer in their walls and roofs, but produce less tax income because of the higher cost of construction. I wonder how bad this is going to hurt us. Let's see. So we're making $2,600 a week. Let's turn it on. If it dips below, let's say 1,800, I'm going to turn it back off again. Okay, that was not too bad. It's already bouncing back. Okay, good. So we'll leave that policy in place. Okay. How are we doing power-wise? Actually, that was not a bad trade-off. That's pretty decently balanced. Alright, let's get some more commercial in since we have the demand for it. I'm gonna put some Max Milks and 7-Elevens in behind the cemetery so you can get your Slurpee on after laying someone to rest. Get the rest of this circle here residentialed out. I realized I inadvertently kind of made a little this reminds me of the tiny, it was, what was it, Fallout 3's expansion where you're in the VR simulator in the pre-war neighborhood. Was it an expansion or was it just one of the missions? I don't remember, but it's like this very small circular neighborhood because the creation engine is, you know, hot trash. Yeah, it just randomly made me think of that. And that means we can expand into more industrial, I think, somewhat safely. We were kind of on the cusp. That may have been too much. Because it's getting warmer, so our electricity availability is going to go up, but we're kind of near the edge. Busy town, hey, which means we should have just gotten a cash infusion. Yeah, okay. So, geothermal uses 160 cubic meters of water a week, 160 kilowatt hours of electricity to create 80 megawatts of heat. I guess we'll go with the boiler. The boiler just seems like the better option up front. And it makes me feel better. And I need to connect it. And now the other expensive part. I'm not going to bother doing the upgrades for the industrial area just yet. Like, this is more important for residential than the industrial folks. But this is already having a net positive effect, which is good. Oh, overspent. Wait, why are these guys unhappy now? Oh, because I didn't connect it properly. Will that then allow it to flow? Will the spice flow? Why? Why are you guys not enough heat? Is it just not pushing enough? Is that the problem? boiler station not enough? It's not clear to me. If I just missed an upgrade, then maybe I just missed an upgrade chunk. Yeah, I just missed an upgrade chunk. That was my problem. Okay, now these guys should get heat. Okay, so we need to, lesson learned, we need to be much more careful in upgrading to not miss a feeder chunk because they will not take other formats of heat once you've upgraded them to the thing. Speed things up a bit. You know what? I'm just gonna take a cash loan, the smallest loan we can, to get this done, so I don't lose too much happiness or population based off of just me being crap at upgrading things. Because I'm certainly paying the price now for being crap at my pipe network. There, these guys should all be good. I'm gonna actually just lay some new pipe. This is the wrong pipe. I want this pipe. And then get back to the upgrade side. It's the right kind. And this is going to start backfilling this neighborhood. These guys should all be good to go. Yeah, it's weird to me that some of these are like, no, can't upgrade it. No, oh, not enough money.